Not fewer than 1,425 international students who gained admission to universities in the United Kingdom were denied entry at the country's airport between 2021 and 2023. A total of 161 Nigerians were affected as they were removed on arrival at airports across the UK. According to the data exclusively obtained from the UK Home Office through the Freedom of Information Act, India topped the list of affected foreign students with 644, representing 45% of the figure, while Nigeria followed with 11.3%. Ghana is the third on the list with 92, 6.46%, while Bangladesh is fourth with 90, 6.32%. So, this is what is happening in the UK. You can see, it seems that the Labour has not really come in terms with what is happening to their universities. They have not come to understand that the money the foreign students are bringing in is no longer coming. And it means that the UK government has to dig deep into its purse to be able to provide funds for these universities for them to remain in business. Or some of these universities will be forced to merge with other universities or go out of business. However, the release data covering October 2021 to 2023 is limited to students denied entry at the airport. It does not include international students deported by the Home Office for violating the terms of their visa, such as working beyond 20 hours weekly and academic malpractice. The Home Office did not also specify the reasons for the removal of foreign students, but Saturday Punch gathered some of the reasons for such decisions include the inability of students to convince the border force officers during checks at the airports, presentation of forged documents, and deficiency in English language usage. So let us be truthful to ourselves. So some of these students is equally their fault because some of them are arriving with forged documents. Some of them want to come and study in the UK and they don't even have an average English knowledge skill. So you can see the second point is deficiency in English language usage. So when you are arriving in an English speaking country and you're coming to study and they teach in English there and you can't even express yourself properly in English language, that is enough for the border immigration officer at the port of arrival to return you back to your home country, because they will see it that you just use that student route to want to enter their country. You are not coming to study, rather you have a different mission, and they will take you back as soon as possible before you will enter their country and start constituting nuisance or start abusing or taking advantage of their system. An immigration lawyer based in North London, UK, Dele Oluwanle, a post on X September 2023, decried the maltreatment of students and called on UK government to rein in border force officers whom he said had turned themselves to admission officers. Yes, this lawyer is right, but come to think of it, on the other side, these border force officers have to be put in check, but on the other hand, they are equally on those borders representing the government. Yes, because before you will be allowed entry into any country, is their duty to make sure that the information you provided in terms of getting your visa, that they are accurate, they are 100% okay, and you have to convince them as well that the reason why you say you're coming into their country is actually the reason. You don't have an ordinary other motives, that you are there for the same purpose you are telling them you are there for. A total of 679,970 foreign students were admitted to the UK universities for the 2021-2022 academic year, according to data from the Higher Education Statistics Agency. Nigeria has the highest number of foreign students with 44,195 out of the 68,320 African citizens are studying in the UK for the 2021-2022 academic year. HESA data also shows that the number of students from Nigeria rose to 72,355 in the 2022-2023 academic year, with the explanation that the data relates to students enrolled between 1st of August 2022 and 31st of July 2023. Nigerian students and their dependents in the UK contributed an estimated £1.9 billion to the economy of the country in 1 year. So you see, Labour, you should hear this. Nigerian students and their dependents contributed £1.9 billion to your economy in 1 year. According to an analysis by SBM Intelligence, the data covered the 2021-2022 academic session. So this is just Nigeria. So according to the data, international students contributed 41.9 billion to the UK economy in the 2021-2022 academic year. So Labour, you can see that since the Conservatives changed this law, you can see that UK as a country is even losing a whole lot of money, because in 2021-2022, the foreign students in total brought 41.9 billion. The Universities UK International, which is umbrella body for universities in the country, said it could not comment on the data of students' removals. The organization, in response to Saturday Punch requires, however, noted that immigrants on student visas who were removed at the border were far less than those admitted. So, it's now left for the Labour government, currently the UK government, to do whatever it takes to revisit these immigration laws and reform them for the benefit of the UK government, for the benefit of the UK economy, and do whatever it takes to convince the foreign students again to see UK as an attractive destination for them to come with their family to acquire skill and contribute to the UK economy.